Hello everybody. It has been a long time since I have vlogged. I have not posted a video I think since the end of June. A lot's happened. I kind of just want to do a really big update video. I'm about to shower, so I don't have any jewelry on. I have minimal makeup. I got home from work, so I have a lot to update you guys on. I also don't have a lot of storage on my memory card at the moment, but I'll try not to ramble too much essentially. So I guess the biggest thing that you guys are probably wondering is like my job. In the middle of July officially started, but I got hired for a job right around the time when my last video was posted. Not teaching related. I am still working with kids. It's not a daycare or anything like that. I still am open to subbing. It's technically still something I am able to do if I would like to pick that up like part-time or just on a day off or something, but haven't done it yet this school year. But I am working as a behavior technician, ABA therapist for children with autism, and it's been very rewarding. It's been a lot of fun, something completely different from the way I've worked with kids before. Yes, I've been a special ed para and I've worked with special ed students in my schools and teaching and, you know, subbing as a para, all that stuff, but working with kids in this way specifically has been so much different. It's one-on-one. It's hard, of course, it's challenging, but forming the relationships that I've had with the kids and my clients has been really fun, and their families are great, and you know, generally the days go pretty quick. Not all the time, I guess I can say that for any job really, but if you guys have any questions about my job, let me know in the comments. I know Ariana posted about her tour. I did not get tickets. You know, it is what it is. Moving on, Wicked Part 2 comes out in 66 days, I think we're at right now when I'm filming this, and today they just released the covers of like the vinyl and the soundtrack and like the track list, and I'm so excited. I have my Wicked cup right here. If you guys are wanting to see more of my like daily life and just things that I share, I do share a lot on my Instagram. Not a lot, but like glimpses of like my life and what I do, where I'm at, things like that. So I do have an Instagram. Obviously I have it right here. I don't link it in the description just in case like people find my channel. It's a long story. When I used to teach, I took out my Instagram and anything like that because it had my name in it. Anyways, as of like things I've been doing, I have been, you know, kind of my usual. I've been journaling a lot. This is a journal I started in the beginning of July, and this is how much I have left. I've been really prioritizing a lot of like scrapbooking kind of style, junk journaling styles, because it's not something I've done a lot in recent months. Otherwise it's just, you know, like this is my mood tracker for September. I wanted to do like a double spread with quotes. The tree's really ugly. It looks, my sister said it looked like a chicken foot. I have been coloring a lot. I don't know if a lot of you care about that at all, but it's a passion of mine. It's something I really love. And this is the one I just finished earlier today. It's not my favorite. I don't like it really, but I've been experimenting with like paint pens and things like that, and then mixed mediums. I did buy this glossy accents, which I haven't had a chance to use yet, but I'm excited to do that at some point with a page. And then the one I'm currently working on, this is in Relaxing Corner by Coco Wile, by the way. I'll link it down below. This is the one I'm currently working on. It's just like a little grocery shop. I usually start with marker and then color over it and do some slight shading and things and shadows with colored pencil. I have a gel pen, stuff like that, but I've been doing that a lot. My room is pretty much complete. I will show you guys very briefly on kind of everything that it looks. I got a TV. My sister got one at a rummage sale when me and my couple of my sisters and my mom went rummaging like 2 weeks ago, I think. So she gave me her old TV. It's tiny, but it works. I've not had a TV in my room since moving out with moving out. Also for that too, I think there was just a lot that was going on for me personally that I needed to kind of just at least try to process and to live more in the moment. I think vlogging helps me with my perspective of living in the moment more, but I will say that it was hard because I still obviously really love teaching and grieving that reality. That's not my reality right now with teaching. Is always hard every school year, and you know, with my teacher hunting videos and things like that, like you guys are really excited for me to get a job, and I was excited, and then that didn't happen. And so as the summer was winding down and everyone was starting to get their classrooms ready, all my people I went to college with and you know, posting about their classrooms and open house and their first days, it's like I'm so happy for them. Obviously it just hurts every time in different ways every single year. So grieving that, and then also just, you know, a year since my life changed moving here was at the end of August as well, and there's just a lot that's been going on. I've been really trying to prioritize my mental health. I've shared, you know, briefly I should say, and really in retrospect it's very brief, of, you know, things that I've been struggling with this year, especially this year. And I actually this past week started therapy, and it was just an eval appointment, but my first real appointment isn't until a little bit from now. But that felt really good to just get that head start and take control in a way that I haven't felt like I could in a long time. I took a break from going to support groups. I'm still trying to go to that at least twice a month at this point. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on myself. I really think I've come a long way from even March and April, I want to say, but especially from, yeah, December, January. It's been crazy, but I am scared with, like, you know, it's starting to get darker and colder, and seasonal depression, everything that always is very scary for me every year. And I especially think since I've done so much to work on myself this year, that's scarier than ever for me. But I'm hopeful that the holidays go well and everything kind of works out and the way that it's meant to. And yeah, there's just some personal things that I've been exploring, and it's scary and intimidating, but I think it's good for me. So I guess at the very least that's kind of what I wanted to share. I know this is generally a quicker video, but I'm on a road to a lot of different things, and so vlogging in the middle of that, on top of just adjusting, it's been 2 months since I started my job, but that takes up a lot of my time, and maneuvering. A lot of the things can be hard to kind of prioritize after work because work can be so draining, and I know a lot of you can probably relate to that. And I've just been trying to prioritize hobbies that in the moment are most fulfilling to me, and YouTube is a creative outlet, but I've also found a lot of other creative outlets this year that are just as fulfilling, and I hope to get back to that. I just don't know kind of what to share right now, but there's just a lot that's kind of a work in progress. So I think once I kind of figure more things out, manage my time a little bit better, and kind of just organize my life and my priorities and kind of get things back on track, I will be back to vlogging. I just don't want to commit to saying I'll be back at this time or post this much, but whenever I feel inspired, I hope to do that. And I hope you guys understand that. I appreciate you so much for being patient with me and just, you know, still supporting me throughout all these different avenues of my life. I'm excited to post, and whenever I do get back to it, I just need a little bit more time to figure some things out, but I'm working on myself. I will say that my mental health in August wasn't the greatest, but I can see it kind of peaking a little bit. We're getting there. We're out of that depressive episode, if you will. And so I think but I hope you guys understand. I thank you guys for listening. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.